What is going on, everybody? Genark here. So recently we have seen Snail Games put out a DLC with Ark Survival Evolved.
The 1 to 4 player game Aquatica.
Okay, and I've been raising questions within content creators' comments, and it doesn't seem like it's really getting addressed the way I want it to be addressed. So I have some questions that I want to ask, and straight up, I just want to know from Snail Games, are you pushing Wildcard out the door?
Let me tell you something! Let me tell you something! Wait.
Was that the agenda from the very beginning, to push the old talent out, force the old talent to give you the ideas, the understanding of the industry, the understanding of the model, and the development of the game? We all know there's no other game like Ark. You do not have people jumping from map to map, server to server within the same game. That model has not been done. Wildcard comes up with this new model, with this new idea, and this fantastic idea with this game that has never been done before. Snail Games knows this. Are they coming in and trying to gain that knowledge, that understanding of how the model is being built, and forcing the old talent out the door with their new talent? And the reason why I ask this is because I have been in the industry of technology for 14 years, and over the years I have been at large companies where I have seen the new talent come in and force the old talent out. The company gets bought out, and the CEO of that company already has their developers, they already have their talent, and they come in and they give the old talent that has been there for years, that are seasoned vets within the industry, a severance package to the old talent. They do not get a severance package unless they teach the new talent the ways of the industry, and they eventually are being pushed out the door.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
And that happens in the corporate world, guys. If you're not of age and you don't really understand this, you don't understand where I'm coming from, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of understanding of how the business operates. I have seen it over the years, and so my question is, Snail Games, have you had this agenda from the very beginning? Are you pushing Wildcard out the door? Are you forcing them to follow your ways and your agenda of the game, forcing the hand of Wildcard to follow this agenda? And if they don't, then they're going to be pushed out the door. And so that begs the question, is there controversy going on behind the scenes with the two companies that is delaying us from getting our maps, that is delaying us from getting the completion of this game? It has been so long. It's been 2 years since Ark Survival Ascended has been out, and we just want our maps back. We want the two companies to come together, work together, and go in the direction to get this done. We have waited so long for Ragnarok, Genesis, Valgero. We've waited too long for our maps, and it seems like one has an agenda for the direction of Ark and the other has the other agenda, and it's clashing. On one hand, you have Wildcard, who developed the game from scratch, has a passion and a love for the game, and wants to listen to the fan base, the player base, the consumer, and has a good direction on where Ark needs to go in order for it to be successful. Then on the other hand, you have a publisher that is trying to milk Ark for all that they can. It's obvious they do not care about the fan base. They don't care about the community and what they're doing to the community. We've already seen good content creators like this.
Why? I mean, look, Ark Aquatica, really, Snail? A 5th grader could do a better job.
And like this.
Because I want to support Ark, but I don't want to feel forced to.
Content creators that have built this community, have done something with this franchise, have put their blood, sweat, and tears basically, and their time into this project, and literally they are leaving now because of what is happening with Snail Games. Snail Games coming in, taking and putting their agenda for things like paid to win. And all of these ideas and all of these DLCs are literally separating the community. No true PvP player is wanting to go and buy an unfair advantage over another player. We certainly do not want someone that has no skill to just be able to go over and pay for some downloadable content that will allow them the unfair advantage over someone that actually has skill, that's took that time to gain that advantage. That's what is destroying the community right now. When you put pay to win on the game, you are running true PvP players, which is half of the community, away from Ark. And it was never designed that way. Ark has always been a very challenging, a very grindy, difficult game to even understand. There were no instructions really when it came out. For goodness sake, you had to take a week to literally raise a dino. That was fun. That was what people wanted in the game, because it was challenging and we wanted to overcome that challenge, but in turn gain that skill of the game and the mechanics, and understood what it took to have that advantage over someone else. And for those that did not want to grind, for those that did not want to take that time, they should not have been able to have that advantage over someone else who has took the time to understand and learn the game. That is what built this franchise. That's what built this game. That's why all the player base is here, is because it does take time to gain this knowledge. And Wildcard understands that. That's why they absolutely knew that once you put some content out or paid to win, that it was going to destroy the game. They knew that from the beginning, and they always said they would never put that content out because they knew it would destroy this game. You have to have skill in order to understand Ark. You have to take time with Ark. You have to grind. That's why the game is so great. Not to just pay to gain this unfair advantage so you can just take out everybody and destroy the community and destroy the game. The game has been so toxic from all the duping, all the meshing, all of the cheating, the aimbotting, all of these things has destroyed this game, and you've allowed it. The model has been able to be exploited so that people gain an unfair advantage, and that is what has to stop. You have to optimize this game. Why not take the two developers, come together, optimize your game so that there is no unfair advantage, then give us our content, give us our maps back, give us Vulgaro, give us the 2 Genesis that we want, that we paid for, that the consumer has already paid for. Give us our content back, then come out with the DLCs. But first, give us Ragnarok, give us Genesis, give us Vulgaro, give us all of our maps that we had from the beginning, and stop giving us all this other stuff just so you can make money off of it. And I understand that there does need to be money to be made.
Just give us some skins that don't affect gameplay, and I'll pay all day for that. But I'm not paying for the Pyromane, and I'm not playing the center. Make the DLC cosmetic. It's simple. And I'll pay all day. I pay all day in Fortnite and New World for skins. I've paid so much money for skins in those games, and it's been my choice, not forced upon me. And I hate the idea of feeling forced to do it. It feels icky, it feels disgusting, and it feels hypocritical, especially after the things you've said in the past, Wildcard. The lies and hypocrisy is the issue. Please, just be better, do better. You can do better, and we can come back from this.
Because we're not going to even talk about the TLC that needed to be on these dinos when we got Ark Survival Ascended. So if you're going to do anything when it comes to DLCs or anything, give us some skins that give some TLC on these dinos. Then people might actually pay to help support Ark Survival. But when you go and you give us DLCs that are pay to win, that is going in the wrong direction, and that is going to destroy Ark Survival.